neither of these parts are actually correct right now, but it just gives you an idea of how that joint will look. It'll be more like this rounded edge. So you'd have another rounded one this side. And I just need to improve on these sections, etc. But that does actually screw in and tightens up really, really well. Really easy to do and lock into place. So I think we might be onto a winner, but we've got to see. I put some cables through that bit and it worked okay, but I think there's some room for improvement there. Right guys, I am super excited about this change. Let me show you. Oh, 6 watts, 12 watts, and now with an adjustable hinge that holds the weight of the head. It's that fun wheel one that we've worked out. On the fun wheel one, we've made it that we've just made this solid section because the cable still comes out the gland. But it basically, ignoring that slot there, it basically gives us a lot more adjustability. So if I can, there we go. You can have it down completely like that. It will flip 135 degrees the other way if you wanted to. Obviously, it will go completely up. So I think this is a massive improvement on what was. So that is the way we're pushing forward with that. Any thoughts? Let me know. So this is the end mill in question. So to give you an idea, that's how small it is. And basically what I'm doing is trying to create these teeth. You see these tiny little teeth? And you see this one's all tubed up at the end. It's because I had to knock it off because it was causing the Z-axis overload where it was positioned. But anyway, hoping that this is going to pan out. We'll see, yeah? Posing part. I realised I was mistaken the other one where I need to actually have the radius to all the corners, otherwise, well, basically I'm sure the pockets can't actually get the end of it. So I've now amended that design, so let's see how we get this one out. Right, so there's the one with the teeth in reverse, if you can see that. Look how tiny they are, just to give you an idea. Look at, here's my finger, so small, isn't it? Okay, so part 2, we've got these teeth. Can you see these tiny little slots here and these little teeth on here? They essentially grip together. So you've got different positions that you can fix it into. We can go into a 90 and we can go all the way down to about 130 degrees there. And this fun wheel will lock that in. So there are 2 machined parts. So to show you actually one that's assembled just roughly with powder coated parts, so I'll just loosen this up and then I can adjust the position, do it back up again, there we go, and it's all locked into place and it literally doesn't move at all, which is fantastic, exactly what we were after. We did a few different versions. So for the 6 watt spike for this, we have to basically step past the gland here, and initially what I did is I did a tapered one, and that didn't exactly work out. Well, actually I did this tapered one first, then this one. Finally we decided to actually just make it stepped, so we get past the gland nicely, and actually I think you agree it actually looks all right. I quite like it. And then again, this hinge bit is universal, so if I can just get that on there, I can't see what I'm doing wrong behind the camera, there we go. There, so that's kind of how that joint will look there. And then again, you know, you can if I actually threaded these and put it together, you'd actually see how it goes together properly, and you can change the position, etc., and lock it in place. And that will deal with the weight of 6 watts, 12 watts, or if we went bigger. It's so strong. I'm really happy with that.